Hey, everyone, this is Rachel Bowen from Skid Row.
And this is Snake Sable from the same band.
And you're listening to Tom and Zeus
on the Shout It Out Loudcast.
And reports tonight on how destruction is impacting the campus community.
Names of O'Hara Hall, Skid Row, T-Zone, Banff.
Badass motherfuckers.
Somph, sit on my face.
Drinking like fucking ass pre-gaming, as we call it. What is this dorm damage bill on our tuition statement?
Dorm damage?
Well, we only broke like 3 chairs and 4 desks this month.
Is that a positive thing? Damn! That's right. We're back with another episode of Dorm Damage, the show where anything and everything is on the table and the table gets smashed. This is episode 89. And everybody come along and join us for a trip as we go down with Zeus to Florida this week. Uh-oh.
Yes.
It's back.
Another trip to Disney.
Oh.
If anybody is a longtime listener, you know my unfortunate Disney incidents and taking rides,
Space Mountain,
and just throwing up violently and
embarrassing your daughter.
Oh, putting on a wheelchair and just left in the hot sun to just fucking marinate in that wheelchair.
God.
Full of puke.
Oh, God. Brutal.
Loss of dignity. Oh,
none.
Terrible shit. Yeah.
Even Mickey was like, oh, pew. So tell us about this one here. What happened?
So my daughter's an avid field hockey player, and she's found a little bit of success. So her team was one of the teams that got invited to go play in this tournament at Disney. Now, a few years ago when I was talking about my Disney trip, that was when she did cheerleading.
Yeah.
Greatest day in my life was when she told me she did not want to do cheerleading. I fucking was like, are you serious? You don't want to do it? She's like, no, I hate it. I'm like, fucking thank the Lord. And then, of course, she's like, hey, I want to play hockey, Dad. I'm like, yeah, there's a thing you're missing, honey. It's called skating.
Yeah.
Without that skill of skating, you know, maybe 15 years ago, she could learn, play enough, and then play on varsity.
Right.
Nowadays, girls hockey, they're fucking good.
Oh, God, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. They could give some JV teams a run for their money.
Yeah, it's not like they can't kick ass.
Yeah, exactly. They can.
Yep.
So she got into field hockey, closest thing to ice hockey, and she's gotten pretty good. She's pretty tenacious. I'm very proud of her. And so her team got selected to go down there. She had some friends. I don't know these parents. Even the worst of like field hockey parents are better than the best of fucking cheer parents.
Oh, I believe. Of course, I believe.
Cheer
that.
parents are parents that clap their hands without the top of their fingers touching.
Yeah, the little golf claps. The seal clap.
Yeah.
Oh, worse than a golf clap.
Yeah, like, yay!
Yay! Great work, girls!
Guys wearing like, I'm proud Rachel's cheerleader, Dad. Like, ooh.
Well, they were teasing me because I was wearing these very short shorts.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
Jack Torres is coaching everybody.
Yeah, exactly. So, anyways, she's doing field hockey, and I really didn't know a couple. I knew a couple of the parents, but one good thing that happened is one of my players for my hockey team, their mother, because this is like a regional kind of team, so it's not just one town. So one of the mothers of one of my hockey players is also their daughter also was on my daughter's team. So I'm like, oh, I know her. And we were talking like, oh, I'll see you in Florida. Great. So I'm like, great. Now I know somebody at least when I go down there.
She hot?
They're all married.
That's not what I asked.
That's
not what I asked.
In case they listen.
Okay,
they're all very nice.
All right, disregard. You can edit that if you want.
No, it's all good. It's all good. But so I got a ticket, and this is one of our fucking rants that we've done before.
Airline travel.
I look online because I did it the last minute. I'm like, like everything I always do, it's always last minute.
Yeah.
Fuck, this is probably going to be an arm and a leg to go to Florida in January. I'm like, oh, I look up. I'm like, 2 tickets, like $210 for 2 round trip tickets from Boston to Florida? I'm like, you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, they are kidding you because what airline was it?
You're a flyer. I'm not. So I'm like, woo, I'm jumping on this. Spirit, fuck it. Meanwhile, I'm having flashbacks of me and you on that rock hard cement fucking thing.
Dude, it was like a
Florida
park bench with wings.
Yes, with no entertainment in front of us and no foot room.
And rude flight attendants. Oh, do you have any drinks? Fuck no, we ain't got no drinks on this flight.
Yeah. You got any money? No, then you get no drinks. So
you get to have a J-O-B.
You want to have you got to have a J-O-B. Hey, what's going on? The rent, motherfucker.
The rent, motherfucker.
You got a job? Well, then get the fuck out of my face. Anyway, so I'm like 210. I'm like, okay, I buy it. Yeah, you get no luggage. All right, you get no Wi-Fi.
You get nothing.
So by the time I add, I got 1 carry-on. Then I'm like, all right, I need to have 2 because my kid's stick didn't fit.
Oh,
so I'm like, fuck. I'm not paying $120 round trip for a stick.
Imagine
I'll buy one down there, be cheaper. Right? So anyway, I add the luggage for both of us now. And I get the Wi-Fi for both of us round trip. The extras cost me $320.
Yeah, that's how they get you with the 210.
Yeah,
yep. Brutal.
So now it's a $600 round trip, which is what I probably expected it to be. Still, it could have been a lot worse.
Right.
Sometimes with tickets. So I wasn't that upset about it.
Right.
Hotel was pretty good. It started off at, oh yeah, so you're going to stay for 5 days? Okay, $750. I'm like, wow, that's pretty good. Mind you, when I checked out, it was like 9 something. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Hotel
They're
tax.
Like, like the tax, all that. But I thought that was in the roundup number that you gave me.
Nope. Nope.
Anyway, I will say this. I packed my daughter's suitcase. I put her stick in, and the stick's edge was out of the luggage. So the zipper didn't zip. It was like 2 inches out of a black stick. When I brought it to Logan, I tried to put it down so the guy wouldn't see. The guy goes, hold on, what the fuck is this? I'm like, he's like, you got to put that in there. I'm like, I can't. I'm like, they told me it was okay when I called you guys on the phone. Which they didn't. I lied.
Of course you didn't call.
Yeah. And then he's like, well, let me talk to my manager. They had it assigned something that in case it came out, we wouldn't pay extra.
Oh,
like we wouldn't
okay.
sue them.
Okay.
No, like it's not their fault if something came out because it wasn't locked.
Right, right.
I have no problem with that.
Yeah.
So put it on. I will say the flight sucked because it was the same fucking rock hard bench.
Terrible.
But it was a nice, smooth flight. I had no problem getting on. Had no problem. And the flight was like $650. So I had to get up at 4:00 and take an Uber to fucking Logan.
Brutal.
The Uber was on time. The Uber was polite. The flight was on time. The flight was okay.
Yeah.
Seat just sucked, right?
Yeah, awful.
And as much as I bring shit to listen to, like, I got this magazine I had on Kiss or this magazine on the Eagles. Yeah. I didn't even look at it. I just veg out and pull a putty where I just
stare straight ahead.
Stare at the fucking chair in front of me, right?
And worry about the baby with the shitty diaper.
That was the only thing. I think I texted you that. Did I not?
You texted me from you were giving me it was like you should have done like a Facebook Live because you were doing like a play-by-play of the flight.
I got on the plane, right? This fucking scent, whatever this baby ate, it was just horrendous, foul. It's like, it wasn't just me. I could hear people saying, like, somebody needs to change that kid.
Yeah.
Get that fucking diaper off. And it was about like a 2-year-old. So it wasn't like, like tapioca shit from an infant where it's just breast milk. No, this kid ate.
This kid had like a gas station burrito before he got on the flight. Are you feeding that kid chili?
I'm fucking Taco Bell puree, and he fucking ate it. And this kid shit himself to such a foul degree that he was so foul that there were people just like, what the fuck? And I fucking had to text him like, I think we were texting somehow we got into a Stone Hill text group, I think.
Yeah, because it's our 30-year college reunion this year.
Fuck it.
Oh, yeah, I'm not going.
And we were like, yeah, somebody needs to come here and wipe this kid.
Oh, I'm on my way. I've been there myself. These flights are tough.
Oh, this fucking kid, like he was given like adult food or something, because that was an adult kind of scent. That was not a fucking baby diaper scent.
Oh.
I don't know if it was the dad or the mom. Maybe the mom did it. I don't know, but it was fucking...
Maybe it wasn't the baby. There you go. That's what you're assuming.
Okay, maybe that was the problem.
Okay.
So we land in Florida, and before I get to that, let's take a quick little break. All right, so we're back. We land in Florida. The hotel is nice. It's actually nicer than I thought. We get in there fine. The Uber, getting an Uber, the other thing is we got our luggage pretty quick off the carousel, which usually does not happen. So far, my trip has been great. I can't complain other than the Godzilla dump the kid took on the plane. But we get there, we get to the hotel, not too far. Uber was fine. Set me up. I'm there at 10 in the morning. What do you expect the hotel to do to me when I get there at 10 in the morning?
Right. Well,
Tell me that you can't check in till 4 or something, right? They're like, no, we can get you in. That shit never happens. This trip was like the magic trip from heaven or something. Yeah. Nothing didn't go right. Everything went right. So they let me go in early. Nice hotel room. They had a little kitchen. They had a little stove. Like you could cook. They had a microwave. They had food plates and stuff. Clean, big bathroom. And then one problem. It's now 20 degrees in Florida.
Oh, yeah. You were there at a bad time.
Unbelievable. Freezing. Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck? So the tournament doesn't start till the next day. Talia and I, talked to one of her friends. And I think me and her just went out and did a Disney Springs. We went to Disney Springs.
Awesome. Love it
because like we weren't going to do parks there. It was too much shit going on. You wouldn't be able to enjoy it. So we did Disney Springs. That's the closest thing you can do to parks. And there's restaurants there, and there's atmosphere and stuff.
Yeah, it's cool. That's a nice setup.
We went to your favorite, the Rainforest Cafe.
Oh, my God. Wow.
You remember that place? They had one at the Burlington Mall.
Yeah, because I haven't been there since Michael was a little kid.
Yeah, elephants going off.
Yeah.
I grabbed myself a mixed hard drink or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And I was like in a Slurpee fucking frog glass. I don't know what the fuck it was.
Yeah.
But the food was okay, typical Disney shit.
Oh, yeah.
This
$30 for a burger.
Yeah. There's just something about being in Disney. I don't know what it is. It's like the kumbaya place of the world. The way they train everybody there just to be friendly and have a nice, but not over the top Chick-fil-A kind of like, are you in a cult friendliness kind of way? Disney's just nice.
It's awesome.
People are nice. You get treated well. It's always great. So we did that. And then Tom, later on that evening for dinner, we went to a Red Lobster.
You did not go to a Red Lobster.
From Massachusetts. Because Talia wanted to get some lobster. Why not? And I'm like, Red Lobster. They have lobster. How bad can it be? It's not like
you couldn't have found like a seafood place at Disney Springs.
But I'm saying, you think it's lobster there. Dude, you can get 2 tails.
Yeah.
8 shrimp fried, 8 shrimp broiled for like $40 still. Well, that's fucking pretty good with 2 sides.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. Yeah.
So we tried that. It's funny because we're from Massachusetts. Everyone else is like, Red Lobster. It's a chain store that can't do well in Massachusetts when you have Cape Cod and the North Shore. Like, no one's going to Red Lobster.
Yeah, when you have New England seafood, you don't go to Red Lobster.
Yeah, you don't open up fucking what's the Olive Garden in the North End and think they're going to make money. It's just it would be a joke. It would go out of business in a week.
Yep.
So that's what Red Lobster. But to me, it's a chain store. We don't have it. We don't get to it. Well, fuck it. I'll go.
Yeah.
All right. So tournament starts. I run into the mom that I'm friendly with now. Her kids play for me, and the daughter plays me. Hot fucking ticket. What a fucking cool lady. She introduced me like 4 or 5 of her friends too. It's the moms and me and George.
So it's like that scene from Mr. Mom when Michael Keaton's sitting at the table playing poker with all the ladies.
That's what it was all weekend.
Yeah, I love
they
it.
couldn't be funner. They couldn't have been cooler. Totally embraced me into their little group. And we watched the tournament. The girls had some success, won some games, lost some games. But these ladies were so awesome. So the rest of the trip were us like trying to find places to eat and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't care if they hear this.
Go ahead.
Trying to make plans with 4 or 5 women.
Oh, I'd kill myself.
Where to eat?
Nope.
Was the most painstakingly thing I've ever. The text would continue going. Okay, I would try to egg it on, and they're all going to laugh if they listen. But I'd be like, okay, so what's our number?
Right.
We're not getting, by this point, it's like Saturday night. Like, you're not getting into a whole place with like 12 people
without a reservation
on Saturday night in Disney. So I'm like, okay, who's going? Are the kids coming with us or not? Like, yeah, let's figure it out. I mean, we did this for like from the morning to figure it out tonight. And it was like, yeah, so where do we want to go?
Oh, no.
And it was just the repeating question. Okay, I'll go wherever.
Oh, God.
And then I'm like, okay, so we got these 2. Everybody else, do we have a head count? Okay, great. Anybody want seafood, Italian, pasta, this, that?
Right.
And it was just like,
torturous.
I was so patient, but you know how impatient I am.
Oh, I know.
Because these people were so nice to me and so much fun. I didn't want to be an asshole.
Plus, it wasn't like you were with like me and Murph or Jimmy. What the fuck? What are we doing?
Oh my God. If it was a fucking runaround circle to try to get it. And it was kind of like eye-opening. How the fuck? Like, maybe it's like, and I think at one point I said to them, like, God bless your fucking husbands. How the fuck do you guys, like, I don't get it. I've been unmarried now for fucking 12 years.
Right.
I can't do, I'm so used to being single and trying to make plans and getting, I don't know, what do you want to do? I don't know, what do you want to do?
I find it interesting that I find it interesting that it was all the moms that made the trip. Like, no dads went?
No, I think one of them did have their husband.
Okay.
Their husband had their son with them too.
Oh,
so
okay.
He was like, fuck it, I'm doing dad-son time.
Yeah, right.
And they did their own thing.
Oh, okay.
I didn't have any friends. I fucking loved their company. I thought they were hilarious. They were awesome. And
no, that's great. I was just asking about that.
Finally, we got to a couple places we went to. And food was great. Company was great. Tom, you should have seen their faces when I told them about the podcast.
No
it was
way.
The fucking
I'm
hilarious.
glad you got to that because, of course, you know I was going to ask.
You're like, what? You do? So I know you coach. Where do you find the time? I was like, hallelujah. Somebody gets it. I know.
Exactly.
And they were like, and you guys said that. After we blew their mind, we're like, yeah, this is the success. This is what we do.
Tell them about the book?
Then I'm like, by the way, we have a book out.
Yep.
They're like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yep.
So cool. Again,
That's awesome.
Talia, I think a couple of them are younger than my daughter.
Yeah.
But they're on the same team, like a year younger. Talia hung out with them. We go to the pool and stuff. Thank God the one day we did go to the pool, like I didn't rip off my shirt and do a cannonball like fucking,
Rodney Dangerfield and back to school.
Yeah, I didn't do a Rodney. And so it was very comfortable.
Yeah.
All like very pretty, nice, middle fucking, suburban moms, but down to earth and cool. Great
That's awesome.
trip. Love the fucking company. Tons of fun.
How did Talia do with the tournament?
They won some, lost some.
Yeah.
One incident, because it can't be a fucking trip without an incident.
There's got to be. I'm waiting for the incident. There's got to be something. This is going too well.
I did bring the fart spray.
Oh, you did not.
She begged me not to do it. I wanted to do it. I didn't.
Okay.
I
Dear
did have
God,
it.
I can't believe you brought it. I cannot believe you brought it.
I was alone, and I would entertain myself with it. However, one typical Zeus story
Yep.
is they have so everything is at the ESPN zone in Disney.
Yep.
So when Talia did her cheerleading, it was there. This year she did field hockey. It was there. In the bathroom of all places.
Oh no.
I'm taking a piss. I meet Rice Priebus.
Oh yeah, former RNC chairman
and Trump's first chief of staff.
That's right. Yeah.
I'm taking a piss. I look over. I'm looking over. I'm like, after we're washing our hands. I'm like, you're Rice Priebus. He goes, yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm like, no. It's all good. We're brothers. We're both Greek. He goes, oh, you are? And he said like something like tikanis, which is hello in Greek and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, I gotta ask you, what Greek parents named their son Rice? He goes, no. He's like, my first real name is Iraklis, which is Hercules in Greek. I'm like,
for real?
Yeah. I'm like,
holy
yeah,
shit.
No wonder you're not that. He started laughing.
Wow.
And we were talking about the tournament. I'm like, yeah, I'm from the opposite side. Yeah. But I still love. I watch you on ABC. He's on the round table ABC.
Oh yeah,
I
he's
love
great.
Listening to you.
No, he's
I'm
great.
I'm the complete opposite. My brother's on your side and stuff. But I love. And he's like, oh man, he's like, I get that a lot from people like that don't have them. It doesn't have to be this animosity and shit.
Yeah.
And me and you always talk about that. Politics never used to get ugly. It never used to be. I fucking hate you.
No, and then you had cable news and social media, and it became fucking hate filled. Yeah, hate. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And we got along great, and he was such a nice man. I didn't shake his hand because we both just took a piss. I don't care how much he was, but he was super sweet and super.
That's
cool.
Cool.
It was a good little memory.
I like him. He's a decent guy.
Yeah. However, after day 2, and when you go to the tournament, you're there for like 5-6 hours.
Tournament.
And the only real place to eat is the ESPN zone and the grill in there,
which is pretty cool if you're into sports.
Okay, not really. The food is the choice.
It's been 100 years since I've been there.
However, the next couple of days, someone was like, people was telling the story. A bunch of people got the shits from eating the burger.
No.
So apparently it was food poisoning throughout because of the ESPN burgers.
Oh.
I had 2 on 2 different days. It didn't affect me. So I can't believe it. But the running gag was that people got the shits from the ESPN
Can
burger.
you imagine that would have been your luck to get the shits from an ESPN burger
and hanging out with a bunch of moms.
Right, exactly.
Hold on a second. I don't feel so good.
Hey, I know you're Rice Priebus, but I gotta take a dump. Nice to meet you, buddy. Sorry.
You too? I just shit myself in front of my daughter's friends.
Oh,
dude.
Beautiful.
It wasn't me. It was all the little girls going. A bunch of kids shit themselves.
God. Oh, my God, dude. That's fucking beautiful. I love it.
The great thing about it is this hotel had one of those big-ass hot tubs.
Yeah, I saw the pictures.
The second day, like, we were in it, and we were fine. Yeah. And then the pool's heated.
Yep.
So by the heat, the temperature went up to 50s to 60s.
Yeah.
We were in the pool all day, the hot tub all day.
That's awesome.
Did some shopping, did some fun, hung out with great people. Met some nice people that I can call friends now. So
nice.
Overall, great.
A good trip. That's awesome. Yeah. Wow.
Left on time, caught the flight, got home, got an Uber, came home, survived. And then all shit fucking breaks loose with fucking airplanes afterwards.
Oh, yeah, I know. God damn it. I know. Well, I'm glad you had a good, positive Florida trip to kind of erase the, or at least not maybe erase, but replace the memory of the Space Mountain debacle.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I got to make some good friends, hung out with some hot moms.
Nice.
And didn't shit myself from the ESPN zone.
I mean, what more can you ask for than that?
They rumble and stumble into the stomach, and
I can't.
Yabba dabba do. He's from Fred.
The Buffalo Bills. You guys circle the wagons.
Yeah.
The Buffalo
The
Bills.
Raiders.
Oh, God. The Raiders. Oh, God. Unbelievable.
Anyways, so that went pretty well and I had a great time.
Good.
And I'm glad to be back to talk to you people out there. Until next time, peace out, Girl Scout. Oh, you over here? Yeah, I'm over here now.
Zeus, it's me. I want to end the show now.
Jesus Christ, Tom. Jesus Christ. Let's end the show now while we got the muscle.